here is a primitive Dragon Ball Z board. That thing is just really cool looking, I think. It's just a really cool looking board. Good morning, it's Saturday, August 28th. My name is Eric from ReliableResellers.net, and thanks a lot for coming back to another video. So right now we are en route to go oversee the toy man. The toy man called me up last night, said he has a couple of more items he wants to sell, and could I stop by today, Saturday morning, which is right now. I actually did not go out to garage sales this morning. I had a bunch of stuff I had to get taken care of around my apartment. Just a bunch of stuff I've been putting off for a couple of days. We had the storage locker for the last 2 days, and I've had quite a few appointments to go on, and just things have been busy. Today is another jam-packed day. So right now we are going to see the toy man. At 1 o'clock, we are going out to Riverview to a woman who called and said she has some collectibles that she wants to potentially sell. So we're going to go out there at 1 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock this afternoon, when I was up at the U-Haul place 2 days ago and I dropped my car off, or yesterday, whenever it was, someone seen my car. They called me and said, hey, I see your car here in the U-Haul parking lot. They said, I have a storage locker here in this facility, and they said they've got about 30 or 40 McFarlane toys that are just factory sealed, and they want to sell them. So we made an appointment at 3 o'clock. So hopefully with our 1 o'clock in Riverview, that gives us enough time to get over there. It should. If it doesn't, then that means it's a really good stop out in Riverview. So that's what all we have planned today. I also have to go back over to my storage locker and just start doing some more processing of what all is in there. We listed that bike up on Facebook Marketplace last night, and within 10-15 minutes of it being up, we're asking 300 bucks. I had a guy reach out and say, would I take 180? And I said, no, I just listed it. I want to give it at least a couple of days to a week or two at least to see if I can get that full asking price. About 2 hours later, 3 hours later, I got another offer from somebody else, offered me 200 bucks for the bike. So that bike is gonna sell, and I'm gonna get close to the full 300 bucks that I'm asking for it, if not the full 300 bucks. So that's sweet. Anyway, so we're en route to the toy man. Let's go see what he has for us this time, and let's get our Saturday started, guys. It's gonna be a jam-packed day. Let's do this thing. Master Series here, chart gas this time. It's pretty cool. So we just spent $1,040. We bought a bunch of statues and I say a bunch of statues, we bought 3. We bought, there's 2 really massive statues that are taking up pretty much the entirety of the back of my car. We have 4 QMX. They're like Star Trek figures. They're like $300-400 bucks a piece. There's a couple of just dolls, like they're not Barbies, but they look like Barbies, but they're not Barbies. They're $30-40 bucks a piece. And then there's two packs of like some Disney something, and they're like 150 bucks a pack. So the 2, there's a big statue here and one behind me here that they are $700-800 a piece. Like, this is this right here is a big massive statue, big massive Premium format is what it's called, Batman statue. They look to be selling for about $700 or $800, somewhere around there. So it is now 11:45, so I'm gonna get home. I'll get this stuff carried upstairs, and then we have a 1 o'clock out in Riverview, so I need to check that address and see how far away it is, because we might need to get going here relatively soon. But I will show you guys what we bought. Let's go. Here's what we just spent $1,040 on with the Toy Man this time. So we have 4 QMX Star Trek figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously you can see we've already sold 2 of them. I believe I got $700 for this guy, and I don't remember which one of the other ones. I think I got $300 or $400 for him. So I think I've already got my money back, plus I'm into the profit just by selling 2 of these figures. We have 2 of these. These are Walmart exclusives. These are retired figures. They're factory sealed. They're both pretty rare. They're $130 a piece. That we're asking on those guys. There is a Batman statue here. I want to say I'm asking $200, maybe $220 on this figure right here. We've got some other just random Disney store dolls right here. They're brand new. They're factory sealed. They're not worth what these are worth, but they're about $40-50 a piece. I have another one too that I've already listed. It's over on the shelf. Most of this stuff is already listed, by the way. These dolls right here are not, but this is all already listed and up on eBay. And like I said, 2 of these have already sold. I'll flash that price up on the screen for what they sold for. And then there's 2 more. Over here. Sorry, the light's going to be really bad, I know. In this box and in that box, in this box right here are 2 absolutely massive statues. I don't want to take them out of the box because they're huge. They're a pain to get out. They're a pain to get back in. But there are 2 really big statues in those boxes. I'll flash up on the screen what's in those so you can see, and you can see how much they're worth, because it's pretty insane. So everything I just showed you, those 2 statues in there, the 4 figures here, this statue, these 2, and the dolls down here, is what we paid $1,040 for. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay guys, full disclosure, so the Riverview appointment ended up canceling. Right now as I'm filming this today, it's Sunday. In the middle of the afternoon. I'm not exactly sure what time it is right this second. It might be about 5 o'clock or so, somewhere around there. Anyway, I was gonna slice in right here the Riverview footage after the toy footage from going and seeing Hector, but the Riverview thing ended up canceling, and the trip in the afternoon at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock to go see the guy at the storage locker, he ended up pushing that back on me till today, until Sunday. So you just watched me go see the Toy Man, you watched me buy $1,040 worth of toys, and you watched me summarize all of that. What I was going to slice in right here was the Riverview stuff, but I don't have that. So what I'm going to slice in here now is me going and seeing someone today and buying some U2 collectibles. And then after that, we did go and see later on today, Sunday, we went over to the storage locker and we seen the guy and bought some stuff from him. So that's coming up right now. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday, August 29th. My name is Eric from ReliableResellers.net, and thanks a lot for coming back to another video. So right now I am heading up to the Edwin Watts dumpster again to see if I can find a couple more boxes. We have a few more golf clubs that we need to get listed. up on eBay. So we're gonna go do that, and then at 12:30 we have an appointment to go back over and see Sean. Sean is the guy we went and seen just a couple of days ago, and we bought some of that vintage video game stuff from. Some of that glassware, the bowling balls. You guys remember that one? He's the guy who had a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there on the table. He said it was some doubles that he had. He had a bunch of these things, and he had some doubles, and he was going to sell me a couple of them. And I told him, no thanks, I have a bunch of these already back home. And you know, he went on and on about how, you know, he collects these things and makes coffee tables out of them. I'll show you guys. He had a painting there in his house, pretty cool looking painting, like a lacquered thing, where he had used some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures to make. So I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. He said there's a coffee table he's planning on making or something. So that's going to be at 12:30. So we're pulling up here to the Edwin Watts dumpster. We're going to check this guy. We're going to see if we can find us some golf club boxes. And then we're gonna, at 12:30, we'll shoot over there. We'll meet Sean. We're gonna see about potentially trading him. I've got, I don't know exactly how many, 3-4 dozen, you know, maybe 40 or so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. So we'll see what all he's interested in trading us for that. And a little bit later this afternoon, we're gonna go see another guy who we were supposed to see yesterday, but he rescheduled. Said he had about like 30 or so different McFarlane toys or something like that from a storage locker. But he said as he was getting deeper and deeper in the locker, he was finding more and more toys. So he said, can we reschedule? Of course, we could reschedule anyway, but those are the types of reasons for rescheduling that I love. You know, hey, I'm finding more stuff. Can we reschedule? I have a little bit more time to find this stuff for you. You know, absolutely. So we're gonna meet him this afternoon. I'm gonna text him at 3, 4, 5 o'clock or so. He's at the storage unit where I store my stuff, or at that same facility. So we'll just shoot up there and meet him later this afternoon. Right now, though, let's see if we can find us at least 1 or 2 boxes for some golf clubs. All right. Now, it has rained, but oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Yo, we got 3 boxes with all kinds of the packing stuff. Like this stuff is invaluable right here. Like this will hold down the golf club when they're in the bag or when they're in the box, and then just all the extra packing stuff. And it's just like free packing material for golf clubs. I love it, love it. All right, now let's go right across the street and let's go see if Barnes & Noble has any boxes and bubble wrap. All right, any boxes? Yeah, they have some. I don't need the medium-sized ones today. What I really need are the small ones. See if they have any bubble wrap. Let's see, bubble wrap, bubble. I don't see any, dang it. There's some bubble wrap. You may have to, I don't want to do that. You may have to tear into this thing to get some of the bubble wrap out, guys. Screw it, whatever. One second, I'm gonna put some gloves on. Here's what we got. Full IKEA bag and a little bit that we'll probably just put in the IKEA bag. So basically, we've got one full IKEA bag of, like I told you guys, these are the big bubbles, right? This is the big stuff. This is the good stuff. And just some of these. This is always good for packing stuff. And I'll put this box back. I don't need that box. We got a notification earlier in the week that our last and final print ad went up, and I just haven't had a second to go over on that side of town and look at it, because it is over not on like the other side of town, but it's over on the east side of town a little bit, a place where I don't get to very often. So anyway, we're gonna drive over there right now and check it out. It is 11:55. We should be there in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. And you know, we'll only stay there for a couple of minutes. And then that place is about 10 minutes away from our 12:30 appointment with Sean. So it works out. So let's go over here and let's see what this one looks like. It's the exact same ad. It's there's nothing different about it, but I just want to see it in person. I want to see the fourth one or the fifth one. The first one was the park bench, and the second one was the one over on Dale Mabry and Line Ball, and that was the first bus shelter though. So now I have 4 total bus shelters, and the fourth one, or my fifth ad, however you want to look at it with this company, my print ad, is up. So let's go look at this thing. All right, y'all, here's this one. We are on the corner of Martin Luther King, and this right here is 50th Street. We are literally right at the stoplight. This is a really good one. I'm digging this one. This is one that we'll probably renew. Out of all the ones that we have, the one on Dale Mabry and Line Ball, and this one will probably renew for sure. I like this one a lot. This is literally right at the stoplight. So we're digging this. This is a big main road. I mean, today's Sunday, there's not a lot of traffic, but there's nothing obstructing the view. So when you're pulling up, you can see that, you know, there's nothing in the way. That is fantastic. And it's illuminated. This is one of the ones that at night it's lit up. So we like that a lot. Fantastic. So sweet. I really like that. I really like that. So now we have, so that's number 4, right? So we've got, well, we had the bench is no longer there. So we upgraded the bench to 4 bus shelters. So we now have 4 bus shelters that are basically in north, south, east, and west Tampa. So we have one in all 4 quadrants. We have, we've sent out almost 1,500 direct mailers. I just had another 2,000 sent to my house, ordered, printed up. I have to get those packaged and get those ready to be sent out. So after those go out, those will go out next week. So that will be
turn left at the traffic light.
Another 2,000. So that'll put me at roughly 3,500 direct mailers that have gone out. I've got digital ads on Facebook. I've got digital ads on the Nextdoor app. I have digital ads on Google. I have business cards that I leave all over the place. I have the t-shirts. I have all the stuff on the car.
In 1.5 miles, turn right on East 7th Avenue.
You know, I have that one billboard that is now up and live up on Dale Mabry. I think I'd have to go back and look at the numbers, but after over the last few months, I've spent almost $10,000 on advertising. So, you know, it's really true what they say, where your customers buy your products and you buy advertising. You know, the business buys advertising. Man, that really is true. Because if people don't know you're here, they're not gonna use your services. They're not gonna buy your products. So that's fine, you know, as long as we can keep getting the name out there. Oh, we also have all the yard signs that we've had printed out and put all over the place. Now, most of those have been taken down. They don't last very long. You know, I do have some fans in the area, but whatever, right? You know, whatever. So anyway, guys, right now we're driving to Sean to see about trading these Ninja Turtles.
In 1/2 mile, turn right
So we
on East
are
7th Avenue.
we are 4 minutes from his house, so let's go do this.
Selling all my books.
Gotcha.
But no one, that's the thing, it's a risk. Listen, when I bought them, it was a risk. you know?
Yeah, I get it.
But it was awesome.
Oh man, I don't know. Let's get one more here. I don't know. So this is kind of what he's going to do with some of the figures, except he's going to do an actual coffee table. He's going to fill like something like this all the way up with resin, use these figures that we traded over there. And this thing is pretty badass. This is just a thing to hang up on the wall, and even this is cool. So I'm going to be interested to see that table when you get done. I got about a half hour before I have to head off to my next pick here at 3 o'clock. We just got back from meeting with Sean. We did end up trading him. There was 40 Ninja Turtles there, and we got everything that you see. Now, I probably could have listed those Ninja Turtles and gotten a little bit more money than what I'm going to get for selling this stuff. But this stuff is something different. It'll give me something new to put in the eBay store. Some stuff that I've never had up in the eBay store again. So it might get some eyeballs to the store that might then venture off and maybe buy some other stuff. So anyway, we did get 2 movie posters here. I don't think they're worth a ton of money, but they are original movie posters. This one here is Earth Girls Are Easy. Yeah, let's see if I can find the year on it. Let's see, 1989. Is that gonna come in? Right there, it's a original movie poster from 1989. And then on the other side here, we did get 2 posters from them. This one here is, let me put it down, Cheech Marin, born in LA. So kind of cool there. And this one, 1987. You can see that there. So it's an original movie poster. I don't think these are worth a ton, but they might go on eBay, or they might go out to the auction house and just see what we can get. I'm not 100% for sure just quite yet, but I mean, they're cool, right? It's just something different. I've never had these before, so kind of cool. All right, over here we've got 4 bicycle seats, right? They're BMX bicycle seats. They're vintage. They're from a company called FUAN. I think these 2 here, so these 2 here I think are worth like 20 bucks. Nothing special at all. I think these might be worth 25 or 30. Not a big deal, you know, but they're cool. They're bright looking, you know. I mean, they're I don't know, they're just something I've never had up in the eBay store before, and they'll sell. Here are 2 vintage Adidas bags. They are used. This one's from, I want to say it's from the 80s. I think it's from the mid to late 80s. It's like a $50 to $60 bag. And the same with this one. I think this one's from the late 80s or so. Just a vintage Adidas bag. And I think it's worth maybe 50 bucks. Roughly. And then here is a really cool Burgermeister beer. Light. It does work. So you plug it in and it lights up. This is anywhere from 50 bucks on up. I'm not 100% for sure exactly what that's worth. So we traded 40 Ninja Turtles for it. So, all in all, I'm happy with the trade. He's happy with what he got. He'll be able to use those Ninja Turtles to make a cool table. Kind of like that picture I showed you guys, but he's going to make a coffee table out of it. And that saves me from having to list all those Ninja Turtles. I mean, like I said, listing action figures is just mind-numbingly boring work. So at least this stuff is kind of cool. It's something I've never had in the store before. So I'm happy with it. Alright guys, so it's currently 2:58 and we are en route to a 3 o'clock appointment that we have. We received an email yesterday from Elizabeth, and she said that she has some U2 collectibles, some vinyl records, and some like coffee table books and stuff like that. So we're just gonna pop over here. She's not very far away. So we're gonna pop over here and just kind of see what she has, and who knows, she might have some other stuff as well. So we are, literally 2 minutes away from this pick. Then after here, we will call, I forgot his name. It's the guy who has all of the other toys that he says he has, all the factory sealed McFarlane type toys or whatever, over in the storage unit place. So let's go over here and let's see Elizabeth and let's see what all this U2 stuff is that she's got. I'll bring you with me, of course. We're heading there right now, and then we'll call the other guy and see when he wants to meet to go look at all these toys. Let's go. For these kind of things, what are you guys asking for this stuff?
What were we thinking, like?
The vinyl seems to be in good shape. Nothing to be scratched up at all.
400 for everything?
I don't know if that's...
Yeah.
I mean, I know what I paid for it, but it was at an auction, which is different. It was a charity auction.
Right. So let's see here. So okay, so we just bought that U2 stuff. They wanted 400 bucks initially for everything, and I did some research on that. Really the money is in that big U2 signed vinyl record that they have there with the COA. That thing, it's all over the place in price. I didn't find any that were actually sold. There's one over on Amazon for $250. There's a couple of them over on eBay that aren't exactly the same thing, but they're similar, for $600, $700, $800, $900. So I offered them 100 bucks and they passed. And so we did some negotiating back and forth, and we ended up settling on 200 for the lot, for the books, just the coffee table books, which aren't much of anything. Hang on one second. All right, so right now it's 3:41, and we just got confirmation from the guy who has all the toys over at the storage locker that he's going to meet us over there in about 15 minutes. That was about 15 minutes ago. I don't know if I'm going to have enough cash. It just depends on, I've got about 200 bucks. So it depends on how good these toys actually are. We may have to make an ATM run. I hate ATM runs because the friggin' ATM charges you a $3 fee, and my bank charges me a $3 fee every time I use a non-SunTrust ATM. So it's like $6 every time I need in fees just to get my money out every time I have to use a non-SunTrust ATM. So we just stopped by Walmart real quick. We hit got $100 cash back. I had $100 cash left. I spent more on that U2 stuff than I thought I was going to heading over there. I had no idea what I was gonna spend, but I wasn't expecting on spending $200. But that's okay because I think I have a really good piece. Anyway, let's go over here. Let's see what these toys are, and let's see. I mean, if we have to go to the ATM, it's actually a good thing. So it just cost me $6 when I have to do it. That's all. So anyway, let's go over here. It's one red light away. So let's go, guys.
I got some Game Boys and stuff too.
Okay, cool. Well, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Let's see what I got here.
And maybe even a board, like, you know, I don't know, like what one of your Arbor boards or something go for, just because I think I don't know, really.
For sure.
I think it just looks cool.
All right, so I'm at a.
So we just spent $420 on toys and some skateboards. I've never bought skateboards before, so this is interesting. He had a couple of Dragon Ball Z skateboards in there, a Supreme skateboard, and we bought all three of them for $220. There's an Aurora like longboard that we bought that was part of the first bundle of stuff that we bought from him. The three skateboards though, two of them are Dragon Ball Z. They're from a brand called Primitive. One of them is just a pretty badass looking board. They're both pretty badass looking, but one of them is kind of special because it's autographed by a bunch of different people. I'm not up to date on my skater names that aren't Tony Hawk. I know I'm lame, I know it, but so, you know, it's not signed by Tony Hawk, but it is signed by a bunch of other people, and I have the names written down. He told me three of them, the names that he knew of, he said they were legends. So he was hesitant to let that one go. You know, I have it now, so that's cool. We'll see what we can get for that thing. The one Supreme board isn't worth a ton, but it is worth a couple bucks. And then the other Dragon Ball Z board that's not autographed, the other Primitive board, Primitive brand, I'm not sure what it's worth either, but it's maybe $100 bill or so. You know, we'll see. We'll see. So I've spent a ton of money today. We're approaching the $1,000 range for a Sunday. I've been running around all day. Usually on Sundays I don't do much of anything, but it just kind of worked out today where you know, we had a lot of things that had to be scheduled today because that's when they could do them. So, you know, we're flexible and we work when the customers and our clients can work. So that's just the way it is. So let's go home, and I will show you guys the U2 stuff, and I will show you guys what you've already kind of seen, but I'll show you more up close, the U2 stuff, and I will show you the other stuff we just got just now. So let's go, guys. All right, guys, so here's what we just picked up. Okay, we got a Star Wars toy here. I think this is like $150. So this is a nice score. I don't think it's ever been opened, so that's a nice score right there. We got a Kobe toy here. This is maybe 30. We got a LeBron toy here. This is maybe 20. I just got them because there's LeBron and Kobe. This toy here, I think it's 50 or 60. We have a Batman Funko Pop, Batgirl. Actually, I think this is 50 or 60. Although it's in rough shape, so maybe not quite that much. And then we got a Nintendo DS. We got a Nintendo 2DS Super Mario Maker here. Bunch of games, nothing crazy. There's a couple of the Pokemon games do okay. So there's maybe 200 bucks right here. And then really, right, so we got this one arbor board. This one long board, bamboo board. All right, it's a nice board. Then we got these two. And here's one Supreme board. So here's a Supreme board. And here is a primitive Dragon Ball Z board. That thing is just really cool looking, I think. It's just a really cool looking board. And then here is the other one. So here's one, another primitive board that is autographed. You can see, I'll get my phone out and tell you who he said it was. He said it's autographed by Paul Rodriguez, Robert Neal, Sebastian Salabonzi, and two other people. He's not completely sure who it is. Said he was working in the Zoomies shop. These guys came in and did an autograph session and autographed the boards. So that's cool. No idea what that's worth though, but we'll find out. This might go up for auction on eBay. This definitely won't go to the auction house. This might go up on eBay auction style. We'll see. Do a little bit more research on those. Let me show you the U2 stuff that's underneath here. Hang on. And here's the U2 stuff. So we did buy the book, the couple of like coffee table books, the couple of vinyl records that you guys seen. They're nothing special. I don't want to. They're down there, but they're nothing special. Maybe 25 bucks a piece, maybe. That one's factory sealed, so that one might be 30 bucks or so. Here's just a random painting. This isn't by anybody. This is just like a fan art type of a thing. But this is really what the money is this guy right here. U2 autographed by the whole band, and it's got the COA on the back. I'll flash up the prices that I see for other U2 autograph stuff. But you know, this should be a nice little payday right here, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's gonna be about it today, guys. I was gonna go back over to the storage locker, but I'm beat. I've been running around all day. It's Sunday. It's time to go upstairs. It's time to relax and kick my feet up and chill out with Callie Mae for a little bit, and just have us a relaxing Sunday night. So I'm not gonna do any packing, no shipping, no listing. I'm just gonna go relax. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. I hope you have a really good Sunday night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.